What is going on? I'm ZMOT back with some Boom Beach Frontlines. Now, lots and lots has happened with Boom Beach Frontlines. I've been a little bit late in posting for sure. First of all, if you peek up in that top left-hand corner, you're going to see right there, I have got the C tag in parentheses, in brackets beside my name. That means I am a creator of content. Now, you'll notice that there's also other people with SA in front of their names. That is people from Space Apes playing against the genuine employees of Space Ape. Kind of cool, kind of neat. Now, also, what you might notice is that I have gone up to headquarters 16. I have got lots and lots of units that need upgrading. I am super duper short on coins. That is not going to be the focus of this video, though. The number one focus of this video is to show you guys how to get ridiculously high scores. I have gotten 4,200. I think that's my highest score yet. Now, just to be clear, high score means nothing if your team loses, but it's kind of nice, and it is going to give you that extra star, so should you just aim for high score? No, that should be secondary, but it's kind of nice to have as well. So we'll get into that in a second, but I wanted to quickly talk about the shop. Now, I have creator code ZMOT over on the right-hand side in the shop. Please put someone's name in there. Doesn't matter if it's me. Obviously, I prefer it if it's me, but just throw someone's name in there. Now, if you're considering getting the season's pass, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but as far as the season pass goes, you're going to be better off not buying the season's pass. Don't buy the Boom Pass unless you really, really want to. The reason for that is if you go buy mega boxes, you're going to get way more value, and you're going to get it right now instead of having to wait for all of those stars to come in. So personally, I love the Boom Pass. I have it, as you saw there, but the Mega Box is underpriced. The Mega Box, I can't see it staying at 60 gems for long, so if you're going to spend any money in this game to get that quick early jump, I would suggest buying Mega Boxes right here, right now. Plus, you get to open all those boxes. Boom Beach Frontlines is great to play as a free game, but anyways, what we're going to do next is I'm going to reveal that next operation. Looks like we are going to moat or boat. Not motorboat, but moat or boat. I'm going to quickly show you here my easy strategy to get the high score. Now, as soon as this gets out there, everyone's going to do it and it's going to break it. But for now, do consider giving this strategy a shot. Okay, jumping on in. Operation has changed. Some time has passed. But anyways, this will work for basically any operation. We are hoping to spawn a tank, and we did. That is fantastic. Also hoping to get in early, but it looks like the map has already started. Little bit unfortunate. That matchmaking not super perfect yet. That's simply because it's in soft launch. Not nearly as many players as there would be if it went to live. Now, what we're going to do here is we are just going to farm some points by keeping our teammates alive. It is that simple. We are being useful, staying alive, and getting all sorts of points. Now, the reload on the medic can be frustrating at times. Also frustrating when your assaults do not protect you well enough. But we've managed to get 1,100 points so far, which is fairly useful. Now, one thing about medics is I see people running when they're medics and not using that heal. Those are getting you points. Even if you're just super boosting people's health, make sure you're farming those points, getting people's health up, helping your team. Now, at this point, it would be a waste to buy any of those defenses because this operation is going to get taken down. That headquarters is not going to last terribly long. And on the plus side, we're also going to be farming to pick up that tank. That is the whole point here, is trying to get that tank. The sooner we can get that tank, the better off we're going to be. And it looks like our base managed to hold up for a little bit. So I do highly recommend spending all of those points to get some extra defenses on your base, but this early in the map really doesn't make sense when we can keep healing our teammates, and we're going to be able to recapture that anyways. There's really, as far as early captures, it doesn't make a difference to whether you win or lose. It's all about that last minute or so and making sure that your timing is fairly well done, because there's nothing worse than having your base down to like a quarter health and having your opponent come back with all sorts of brand new health. So we're going to start out, doesn't really matter which troop it right now, because we're going to go for that tank. And as soon as we can pick up a base, looks like we're going to take A by the looks of things, I'm going to grab that next tank, and we are going to be able to farm all sorts of points and do all sorts of damage. This is not just about getting points. This is also about winning. The higher the score you get, the better chance your team's going to win for the most part. Let's be honest here. And now one other thing to note, you'll notice that my trophies or my victory points are lower than many, many people out there. I really, really don't see the point in pushing points because there's no rewards at the end of the season or anything like that. I'm hoping that they start to implement those kind of details, but for right now, there is really no point in pushing trophies besides enjoying the game, obviously, and I just don't have the same amounts of time as some others do. We are going to take out this medic because that Zuka right there is not protecting their medic, which is a big, big mistake. Always protect your medic. Protecting your medic should be job number one because it's going to get you way, way deeper. Also, destroying buildings as a tank, way more important than taking out that single shot sniper over there. So just fully helping out our team, being on the lookout for that Zuka who's going to try to take us down. Zuka's obviously far, far, far more dangerous, and I need to get either an assault or a heavy in front of me because this front pressure is not doing a heck of a... There we go. Jokers. There we go. We're going to come in here. We're going to help Jokers take out that machine gun, taking down building after building. We are about to get taken down ourselves, but that is not a big deal because we've got tons and tons of points. And I gotta say that medics just aren't getting the love. There's not nearly enough people playing medics as there should be. So this I love. I kind of enjoy that because it means that I can come in and jump on the medic role almost immediately, almost every single time, and help my teammates get in and crush this base. So I gotta say, the battle medic is super duper overlooked. You should really, really consider going the medic route because look, oh, this is perfect timing on our part. Just by sheer chance, we've got a whole bunch of people coming in. I'm gonna put all of my efforts onto these Zukas. If these Zukas can keep crushing that base, oh, I got one more Zuka over here. Perfect. Boom, shakalaka. Not a huge score there, 2,500. But definitely hugely beneficial coming in as that medic. And I know that it's kind of feels like you're playing second fiddle by coming in as medic, but I gotta say it is hugely useful, and your scores are going to be in the top 3, if not the top 1. I had a couple times where I died a little bit early on there. Typically, as a medic, you can come in, get that tank, and then build a building, and that building can rack up some points for you in a passive manner. I still have much to learn about that game, making sure our team does not have a whole bunch of medics. See, we've got 2 medics right now. 2 medics is about perfect. If you join the game early and you get to actually see what your teammates have, you want to make sure that there's not 4 medics or something ridiculous like that, because there's nothing worse than jumping in a game where you have 27 medics and everyone's just standing around healing one another and you can't do any damage. So we're going to stay back a little bit here, keep farming, keep using every single possible heal that we can. And I find that in these bunches, you end up selecting the wrong person, which is not ideal. Uh-oh, need to get out of that circle. Come on, medic, assist me. There we go. I'll assist you, you assist me. Keeping our heals going, keeping on farming those points, and we are going to capture B fairly darn quickly, and I'm just going to keep farming. I didn't pay attention at the beginning of the map, but I see a tank sitting there at Fat Milk. Slow down, dude. I'm trying to... Okay, we're going to go heal someone else because dude was running away from the medic. Don't run away from your medic, folks. Assaults especially are a little bit faster, and you need to kind of hang back just a touch as we try to keep our base alive. Everyone on our team has rushed over to A, which means that we are sitting here and just struggling. Juan Polo already has more points than me. I'm thinking that's the other medic. I think they're using the exact same strategy. I'm going to run back to our spawn, hoping that the tank back in here. And by the way, I really wish they would open up the ability for in the first 5 or 10 seconds of the match to go back and switch, because I would pick, like, anytime I see someone buy a Jeep and I'm like an assault, something like that, I would switch to Azuka almost instantly. Anytime you can switch to Azuka in that tank, it is super duper useful. We're going to take out this sniper over here so we have free reign on the HQ. No one on our team is anywhere nearby, but we're doing pretty darn good damage here. Should be able to take down A very quickly here. Oh, that poor Zuka. Federe, hopefully that's actually, if that's Fede from old Boom Beach days, I am going to be ridiculously happy. Fede, if that's you, please reach out. I realize that name is fairly common, but anyways, we are going to capture A here by the looks of things. This could be a quick win on our part by going B, then rushing over to A, but it looks like B is not going to hold. I've got a bunch of people there. I'm going to head over to B, try and make it hold for the next 10 seconds or so. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but any pressure that we can put on from behind is going to be a good thing. So right about now, trying to hold B as long as we possibly can. Boom, shakalaka, top score by a fairly huge margin. Anyways, that is going to be all for me. I'm going to call the video right there because we got 2 quick wins showing you how to pick up A wins and B those extra stars from being the highest scoring person on your team. So do consider going in as a medic. Medic is hugely overlooked. You can also A, help your team, and B, help yourself by reducing the number of matches required to use all of those stars. So anyways, that is all for me. As always, thank you for coming in. Make sure you're throwing code ZMOT over there in that shop. Just a reminder, this works on every single Supercell game, but also in Boom Beach Frontlines. A little bit of a crossover there between Boom Beach Frontlines and other Supercell games, Space Ape versus Supercell. Anyways, you get the idea. That is all for me. Don't forget, hit me up in the comments. Let me know which troops you're using, which videos you'd like to see, and I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm ZMOT. Peace!